Hey everyone, welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. So today we have a drag build and tune for the 2018 BMW M5. So if you enjoyed the video or find it helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, so first off we're going to take our M5 up to the Festival Drag Strip race. This car is upgraded and tuned, so we're just going to show it off first. Pull up to the staging booths here. We're going to launch it from about 5,000 RPM. Drop it there. You shouldn't get any wheel spin at all. It'll take off very nicely. Up into 5th gear, we'll hold this to the speed trap. And we got a speed of 318 kilometers an hour. Alright, so now we'll be taking our beautiful blue 2018 BMW M5 into the Festival Drag Strip race. In here we'll be looking at how fast it is compared to the AI drivers, which are set to unbeatable, as well as getting a time by the end. So we should launch pretty well here. You can see that we are in 3rd place coming off the start here, pretty even with a lot of the drivers. Just falling behind a little bit, but these are unbeatable drivers. Cross the line there quite quickly, and we got a time of 14.5 seconds. So whilst the race didn't really show it, this car is really fast. That 14.5 seconds down the drag strip is very quick. So now we're taking the M5 into the festival, and I'll show you how to upgrade and tune it. Alright, so you want to bring a stock 2018 BMW M5 into the custom upgrade menu here. So first off we'll come over to the engine swaps, and here we'll swap in the racing 3-litre inline 6 turbo. Chuck that in there. We're already all-wheel drive, so we'll leave that as is. Now we'll come into the aero and appearance and remove the BMW rear lip. That saves a bit of weight. You can leave it if you want, but it might make the car slightly slower. So now if we come into the tyres and rims, we're going to swap out for the drag tyre compound, as well as making the front and rear tyres as wide as possible. Then if we come into the rim style, we're going to switch out for some lightweight rims. Pick whatever you want as long as they are lighter. So out of the rim style, we're going to add the spacers to the front and rear of the car. Now we come out of tyres and rims and into the drivetrain. So in here we'll be putting in the race clutch, then the 7-speed race transmission, then the race driveline and the race diff. So you can come out of drivetrain now and into the platform and handling. So in here we'll be putting in the off-road or rally springs and dampeners, then the race front and rear anti-roll bars, then the race weight reduction. So out of platform and handling, now into engine. So in here we'll be putting in the race fuel system, race ignition, the race valves, race engine block, and then the race turbo. So that's it as far as the upgrades go for the M5, so you can go ahead and apply all of these. Alright, so now that we've upgraded our M5, we can now come over to the custom tuning menu over here. So first off, I'll show you the metric tune, and then I'll show you the differences for the imperial tune, and I'll leave the tune code on screen now. So for your front and rear tire pressures, just gonna bring these down to 1.0 bar, just like this. Then the gearing, we're gonna change our final drive down to 3.25. So come slightly down to there. First, we're gonna leave at 4.15, but second will be set to 2.50. Then third will be set to 1.82. And then the rest of the gears you can leave as is. Now if we come over to the alignment, we're going to set our front and rear camber angles to 0 degrees, then the front cast angle to 7 degrees. Then next is the anti-roll bars. We're going to bring the front and rear up as much as possible to 65, just like that in the front. Same for the rear. Now if we come over to the springs, we're going to put 72 in the front, come up to there. Then for the rear, we're going to bring this up to 55.5, just like that. Then for the ride heights, we're going to lower the rear as much as possible down to 16.3. Now if we come over to the dampening tab, we're going to set our front rebound stiffness here to 3.9, so you need to come fair way down to there. Then the rear rebound stiffness, we'll set this down to 2.7. Alright, so next if we come over to the bump stiffness, we're going to set the front here up to 7.1. Then the rear will be set to 8.3. Just come up to there. Now finally, we come over to the differential tab at the end. So our front acceleration will be set up to 90%. Then the rear acceleration will set this to 95%. And then the center balance will bring this up to 82%. So that's it as far as the metric tune goes for the M5. So now I'll show you the differences for the Imperial tune. Alright, so as far as the differences go for the Imperial tune, is you want 15 PSI in both the front and the rear tires. Then if we come over to the springs tab, you want 403 in the front and 311 in the rear. Then ride heights will be 7.7 inches in the front and 6.4 in the rear. So that's it as far as the differences go for the M5, so you can go ahead and apply all of these. Alright guys, this has been a drag build and tune for the M5. So if you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe.